Disney World is one of the largest and busiest theme parks in the world. Its presence in American culture was what put Florida on the map for tourists. 4 theme parks, 2 water parks and a dozen hotels make up what many know as the ultimate Disney experience. Opening in 1971, Magic Kingdom brought many favourite Disney films to life in 5 major well-themed lands. Epcot opened in 1982 and it sets brought 11 different cultures to life all around one lake, and Future World brings amazing new technologies together into several immersive attractions. And in Animal Kingdom you can discover a world of dinosaurs, animals, thrills, and the thrilling immersion of Pandora, the world of Avatar. But there's one more park that we have yet to mention. Hollywood Studios opened as MGM Studios in May of 1981, and in its early years brought the magic of movie making to life. But in the last 6 years it has seen some significant changes that are really pulling the park away from its original concept of Hollywood, and molds the park of some of Disney's most treasured IPs. The park is a shadow of its former self, so today we're going to take a look around Disney's Hollywood Studios, going to why it is not what it used to be. So let's start walking down Hollywood Boulevard and turning right into Sunset Boulevard. 5 different attractions are sat near the bottom of this street. Beauty and the Beast live on stage found its home at Theatre of the Stars in 1991 to promote the new animated film. In 1994 the Theatre of the Stars was relocated to where it sits today. Apart from the running order of the songs, which was changed in 2001, the show has remained pretty much the same since its opening. It relives this classic Disney film through the use of many familiar songs. Next to the theatre is Fantasmic, a nighttime spectacular show featuring the imagination of the mouse himself through the use of lights, sound, water, screens, fire, live actors and the impressive fire-breathing dragon. Overall it's an enjoyable show and has been loved by many since its opening. At the end of Sunset Boulevard sits 2 fan favourites, the Tower of Terror and the Rock and Roller Coaster. The Tower of Terror, based on the Twilight Zone TV show, opened in 1994.
Row 3 to the middle right.
This large drop tower ride will have you board an abandoned service elevator that will send you through the 5th dimension and then send you up and down the tower in a randomised drop pattern which will send you towering over the rest of Hollywood Studios. The Rock and Roller Coaster is a high-speed, thrilling roller coaster that will send you through 3 inversions while listening to an Aerosmith classic. From the pre-show recording room to the alleyway you take off from, this is a very thrilling and immersive attraction. And finally on Sunset Boulevard we have Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. This 10-minute indoor show brings you into the world of cars. This impressive car animatronic along with the wraparound wall-length screen will show McQueen showing off his driving skills in the simulator until its rival Chick Hicks hacks the system. It's an enjoyable show for most kids and they will also have a chance to meet crews outside the building. Heading back up Sunset Boulevard and through the Hollywood Studios arch we find Animation Courtyard, home to 4 attractions. The first of these is the new Disney Junior Dance Party. Replacing the Disney Junior Live on Stage show in September 2018, this show brings some of your favourite Disney Junior characters to life. You will join characters from Mickey and the Roadster Racers, Vampirino, Doc McStuffins and the Lion Guard in a fun dance party. Next to the Animation Courtyard is Star Wars Launch Bay. In this walkthrough attraction you'll be able to view props, costumes, concept art and much more from the favourite movies and have a chance to meet BB-8, Chewbacca and Kylo Ren. Voyage of the Little Mermaid is a 17-minute show recapping the events of the popular animated film The Little Mermaid. This show features some impressive blacklight puppetry, live actors and multiple special effects. However, this show has been criticised by many for being too rushed due to its short runtime. Finally is Walt Disney Presents. In this walk around attraction you can view Walt Disney's creative legacy of creating many of the works of art you view today, as well as the past and future of the Disney parks. This attraction also features a theatre showing a 15-minute film called One Man's Dream, a tribute to the man himself. As well as this you have a chance to meet Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc. Replacing Pixar Place, which used to house the entrance to Toy Story Mania and a Toy Story meeting way, now houses an incredible celebration. It houses the Ed Mode Experience and the Super Shindig, a play on a 60s talk show featuring some of your favourite Incredibles characters. Next is the newest section to be added to Hollywood Studios, Toy Story Land. This tiny immersive area takes you into Andy's backyard where he has constructed an amusement park for all of his toys. This land features 3 attractions. First is the pre-existing Toy Story Mania. This Midway-style 3D attraction allows you to take control of your own blaster to try and score as many points as you can. It features 5 games: Ham and Eggs, Rex and Trixie's Dino Dance, the Green Men Army Shoot Cap, Buzz Lightyear's Flying Tossers and Rudy's Rootin' Tootin' Shooting Gallery. One of the highlights of the ride is actually located in the queue where a 5-foot Mr. Potato Head animatronic stands. Not much has changed with this attraction aside from the relocation of the entrance to Toy Story Land from Pixar Place and the new queue and exit. The next attraction is Swirling Saucers. In this spinning ride you board an alien saucer for an intergalactic spin accompanied by some futuristic Toy Story tunes as well as the lovable aliens themselves. The final ride in this area is Slinky Dog Dash. This high-speed roller coaster has you board Slinky Dog and take a ride on Andy's own Mega Coaster play kit. It features many fast turns, drops and an impressive view over towards Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Heading all the way back round to Centre Stage, down Commissary Lane and into Grand Avenue sits Muppet Vision 3D. This 4D attraction brings the Muppets right before your eyes. Kermit will take you through Muppet Labs and Dr. Honeydew will attempt to show you their 3D technology, but in the process creates a living 3D spirit who then continues to ruin the other show scenes. This attraction uses many elements to bring the Muppets to life, including a band of animatronic penguins, plus animatronic Stalter, Waldorf, Bean Bunny and Swedish Chef, bubbles, water, wind, lights, screens and a full-size Sweetums character. This is a very enjoyable 15-minute show. Finally, we head back to Echo Lake for the final attractions. For the first time ever, a Frozen sing-along celebration is a 30-minute show presented by the two comedic royal historians.
Dead Paris? What is this, Bambi? For the Lion King? Or Finding Nemo? Or Cinderella? Or Tarzan? Or The Good Dinosaur? Or Big Hero 6? Or Lilo and Stitch?
They take you through an enjoyable recap of the 2013 film featuring all of your favourite songs.
The sled explodes like sleds do.
The show also features Elsa, Anna and Kristoff. Startles is another fan favourite in the park. After heading through the queue, featuring entertainment from R2-D2 and C-3PO and two other working droids, you will board your Star Speeder 1000 on flight 1401. Then C-3PO and R2-D2 will pilot your ship through numerous different Star Wars scenes on this 3D motion simulator ride. It features a C-3PO animatronic and a randomised choice of scenes. The first segment is a spaceport escape, featuring either Darth Vader, a droid, or Kylo Ren finding that one of your fellow passengers is the rebel spy. In the next scene, you'll travel through Hoth in an attack run on an AT-AT. Kashyyyk crashing through the forest with some Wookiees, Tatooine in the middle of a pod race, or Jakku where a chase between the Millennium Falcon and the First Order sends you flying into a group of scavengers. Then a hologram message plays with either BB-8, Yoda, Admiral Akbar, or Princess Leia asking you for help. Final scene can take you above Coruscant, being attacked by Buzz droids, Naboo travelling under the sea and landing in a rebel hangar, flying through the unfinished Death Star meeting up with the rebel fleet, or flying through the battle featured at the end of The Last Jedi before taking you to Batuu, home of Galaxy's Edge. This is a thrilling attraction and one of the best on Hollywood Studios. And finally is the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. This is pretty much the only remaining attraction that links the original idea of movie magic. This show takes you through 3 stunt-filled scenes, one even featuring some chosen from the audience. The first scene is Indiana falling from the ceiling, dodging multiple obstacles and being chased down by a giant boulder. The second scene features Indiana and Marion being attacked by ninjas, finishing with an impressive truck explosion, and finally, the plane scene from the first film finished off with some fire effect. This is the greatest show and it has been made pretty much the same since its opening in 1989. Okay, now we've talked about what there is, but now let's talk about what there isn't. The park was opened as half theme park, half studios, and since the line between these two things has become very blurred. Nearly all of the attractions linking to this have been removed. Great Movie Ride, Honey I Shrunk the Kids movie set, Wyatt's Motors Action Stunt Show, Backlot Tour, Streets of America. These attractions were loved by guests, including me. All of those closed attractions were my favourites, and also, while slightly unrelated, I do also miss the 2 parades which they had, Block Party Bash and Pixar Pals Countdown to Fun. All of these great attractions have been closed, and for what? Toy Story Land is highly detailed and Star Wars Land is too. They both have great attractions and they were both highly anticipated. And I'm sure many will love the new Mickey ride now in place in the Chinese theatre. But none of these have anything to do with the theme of movie magic. With D23 2019 just passed, although many things are planned for the future of Epcot, aside from more details on the Star Wars Hotel, nothing else is planned for Hollywood Studios. Indiana Jones Stunt Show will most likely be closed in the next few years, removing the last trace of this park's original theme. Star Wars could possibly be moved or removed completely now Galaxy's Edge is open. And the 2 fan favourites, the Rock and Roller Coaster and the Tower of Terror, don't have particularly bright futures either, as they will most likely be removed or rethemed in the next few years. This is because these 2 rides are the only 2 rides in the park to feature non-Disney IPs. Aerosmith and the Twilight Zone are both non-Disney properties, these are the last remaining non-Disney property rides. They probably won't last much longer. So at the end of the day, is Hollywood Studios a bad park? No, it's not. It's still my favourite park in the resort.
It's hot! So hot!
But of all of the attractions, 11 are shows and 6 are rides, so many people consider this park as a half-day park, which Disney wants to change. So many of these shows may go away in the next few years. It's still a good park though, with lots to do. It's just not very Hollywood Studios. A rename is probably in the works, because none of the new attractions added in the last couple of years link to this name. The park's a shell of its former self. Hollywood Studios just isn't very Hollywood anymore. Thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias, link in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.